Hello everybody, a new logic update came to build about this Saturday. It's the biggest update in years and I just thought I'd cover it real quick. So there are 4 new blocks. There is the logic gate, the display block, the sensor, and the remote controller. So when you log into the game, you can get some free blocks of these just by going to this crate over here. And then here's all 4 blocks laid out. You can change the modes on the logic gate with the screwdriver. The display block has an additive option using the screwdriver. And I set up some tests over here to look into with all the different blocks to show you guys how they work. So here's all the gate options. There's AND, OR, XOR, NAND, NOR, and XNOR or something. There's some display block sensors in the remote controller test. We're going to start with the logic gates. So for the AND block, every input has to be on at the same time to cause the logic gate to fire. One alone does nothing, but you have to do have everything on at the same time as I'm showing here. For the OR gate, any input fires it and it'll just work as long as there's a single or more input on. For the XOR, exactly one input has to be on. If there's more than one, it'll turn off or it won't fire. For the NAND, it'll fire in every situation except when they're all on. So it's the opposite of the AND gate. For the NOR, it only fires when everything is completely off. If there's anything on, it won't fire. And finally, for the XNOR gate, it's the opposite of XOR. It fires when both of the inputs match each other. So when either both switches or whatever inputs are on or off is when it'll fire. And then for the display blocks, as you can see, these first 3 tests. Home settings. For display blocks, I have the additive section turned off for all 3 of these blocks, just to show, and then the last one will have gone. So when the additive is off, the display block takes whatever color the switch is. And it doesn't matter if you do multiple colors, they'll just override the previous color you've had on it. But if you have the additive section on, then the colors will mix. So you have red and then you add green and it becomes yellow. And then you can change it to purple or new, and then white. And there's just a ton of colors you can use. I just use red, green, and blue for this demonstration, but it doesn't matter how many colors you use. There's a ton of different varieties. And if additive is off, it'll just override the last color as I'm showing you. And then for the sensor blocks. So for the sensor blocks, if a player or maybe an object, I'm not too sure, I've tested that, is in the sensor blocks, they'll fire, causing whatever you want to work, like a light bulb in the doorway. And finally, for the remote control, this is probably my favorite. I probably won't use any of them much, but this one seems most interesting to watch. Picture objectively the best, but this is my favorite. You can attach the remote controller to your body and cause objects to fire without sitting in a car seat or pilot seat or something. So as you can see, you can just do it from your player without having to sit down. This will be pretty neat for some armor builds, some mech builds, stuff like that. Should be pretty interesting. And then that to go over the free cam mode. In private servers, you're able to use free cam. I'll link a video that has a better description of the controls, but Q and E are up and down, and then W, A, S, and D are back and forward and side to side and stuff. Pretty sure G causes there to be a little, use the scroll wheel to zoom in. The slash command causes you to lock on a player. G causes you to have a bunch of statistics and stuff on the bottom right of your screen. Man, you use R and T to switch between players, but I was the only player in the server, so I couldn't really demonstrate that. I think that is Z and C that causes you to tilt the cameras. But again, check the video. I'm roofing in the description. I don't really recall all the settings I used for recording this. And then using the arrows on your keyboard, you can either increase the speed using the up arrow for how fast you move, or decrease it using the down arrow. Here I am looking for the new stage, but it sadly did not load in this server. And here I'm showing the zoom speed feature. So using the left or right arrow on your keyboard, you can increase the zoom speed, so the right arrow will increase it, as I'm showing. And then if you use the left arrow, you can decrease it, and it will eventually just get to basically a standstill where it's almost not even moving anymore. When I forgot to mention, with the free cam, to fix the camera tilt, you just have to double tap either Z or C. Took me a second to fix that, and then just go ahead and end it off by buying a little bit more of each item. I already bought a couple thousand when the upgrade initially came out, but might as well buy something on camera, so here it is, and I think that is about it for the update.